This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Dogs will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Yellow Jackets offense comes on the field first today. Well, the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets have been a one-sided rivalry for the most part, but Georgia stumbled last time. Tech has bragging rights, and that does not sit well with this group of Georgia players.
Yeah, Chris, no matter what kind of season Georgia is having, when a team wins a few titles in a short period, everybody wants to take them down. But when it comes to Tech, nothing matches clean, old-fashioned hate.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. From this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So Georgia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down my receivers and take away the opponent's passing.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Barber. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your Kirk in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Webb. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lance and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's White. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt head's out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Running back with the football. Tackle, but 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The sure hands. It's Braswell. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
He finds some space. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Fine time. Moving to his left. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example that...
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's White. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
It's a quarterback keeper. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old-school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
Pass interference. Offense.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Dogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by 13. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Over the middle, it's Johnson. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
I thought the defense might just give up after that last play. Such a big gain, already trailing in this game. But instead,
looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Taylor. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Sampson. Good enough for first down yardage. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And the Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive moving. The shotgun handoff here. The intensity curve already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 7th play of the drive coming up. Using his legs, it's Braswell. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And now they'll set up for the point after. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he can hold on light in his hands, and he dropped it. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screen play works. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Georgia. There was no catching him that time. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. trying to use his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Makes the ground. It's Braswell. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Inside deals now from the shotgun.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Oh, right of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Yellow Jackets will line up here on the first down and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's White. The football comes out. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Webb. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. Throwing off play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Offense facing second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
Hold on.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. No surprise there. Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And it's a kneel down.